Hey guys, it's Megan. Sorry, last night I was supposed to do another video for you guys, and unfortunately, sorry, I got coffee mustache. Unfortunately, that did not occur because I was trying to upload a couple of videos to you guys, and they just looked really bad, so instead of just keep going, I got tired. So I went to bed, and I figured I could start fresh with a new day today, so I am. Alright, I want to know what people's views are on a touchy subject. On the subject of friends with benefits. And I'm not talking about bed buddies and stuff like that. I'm talking about, you know, a friend. Say you're going through a bad, divorce or breakup or just a bad part in your life, and you need a friend to hang out with. You have social gatherings to go to, and you need somebody to be on your arm, or need somebody to, accompany you there or take you to it. And you ask a friend to do that. And you guys can count on each other back and forth for that. Okay? That's good. And somebody you want to talk to when you don't have anybody else to talk to. That's good too. But what are your views when you have this so-called friends with benefits, and then you actually meet somebody and you want to have a relationship with them? What happens to your friends with benefits? Now, do you become just friends? Do you just cut this person out? Is it a good idea to have friends with benefits? And again, I'm not talking about anything that happens in the bedroom. I'm talking about strictly, ones that you talk to, ones that you go in to different events with, and things that you need, the emotional support. Because when you find that somewhere else and you find it in a partner and you want to progress it further, i.e. dating, marriage, is it right to still be confiding in this other person? Do relationships change? Is it good to, still be involved with these type of people? Or is it better to just keep it as friends, and then when you meet that special someone and you want it to be more than just friends, you still have your friends, but that relationship changes in the sense that maybe before they'd ask you, hey, do you want to hang out? Let's go do this, let's go do that. And you did it carefree. You didn't have to answer anybody. But now that you're, married to somebody or significantly involved with somebody, you kind of feel like you need to get that other person's input. Now, that particular friend, do you still stay friends with them, or do you just transition to a different part of your life where, you might see them occasionally and you might talk to them occasionally, but it's not like it was before? Well, here's my opinion on the subject. Okay. You want a friend with benefits, meaning that you want to be able to talk to somebody when you need someone to talk to. You want to be able to go to social gatherings or family events and have somebody with you, so you don't constantly have the question being asked, why are you still single? Why haven't you found that perfect someone? Okay, if you're going about it for that, that's one thing. Okay? Meaning, if you are going to, how would I put it? You can be friends with somebody and share your innermost secrets with, and talk to this person, rely on this person, and then when you meet somebody that you have romantic feelings for, I think you could still be friends with this person, but you have to, like, wean the relationship, like, way back. You have to, let's see how I'd put this. You have to take your partner's feelings into consideration, and you have to figure out where that line is you want to draw, where you don't give too much information and you still, keep the friendship if that's what you choose to want to do. Now, there's some of you out there that look at friends with benefits as being something that is a glorified booty call. I'm sorry, I'm going to put it that way, but if you're watching this, you're seeing the headline, because I'm going to put it on the tag, Friends with Benefits. So, if you don't want to know about Friends with Benefits, don't click on it. Now, you can get involved with someone like you're going through a divorce, you're going through a bad breakup, you're just alone, you have needs, you have wants, you have desires. Okay, you can get involved with people in that way. And you can develop feelings for these people, or this person, whoever it is that you're thinking about. And there's these so-called rules that are put in play. And it's, you can't get jealous, you can't get mad. When one of you gets involved with somebody else, like as in a romantic relationship, you cut it. But if this person's somebody you're gonna see on a regular basis, even after you've cut it, then my advice to you would be don't start it. Because if you can be one of these that's detached, meaning you can have these relationships to where you don't want the emotional support, you just want the intimate support, well, I don't know that you'd ever be ready for a relationship. I mean, you're healing your heart, but you don't want the... Respect yourself. You can have friends of the opposite sex that you hang out with in a group, or, that you confide in, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's when you confide in them over the person that you're with, or you're starting something while you're still with somebody, or you meet somebody and instead of letting your so-called friends with benefits go, you still keep them on the side in case something bad happens in your relationship. You have a fallback. It doesn't work. Now, I know a lot of guys can do friends with benefits and be fine with it, because women are more emotionally some men can be, but women are more emotionally inept to want the romantic side and want the talking with it, and not all women want the hearts and flowers and all that, but some of them actually want the cuddling and the closeness and all that more than what a guy wants. Some men just want one thing. Once they get it, they're done. They don't get emotionally involved in your life, meaning that particular type of friends with benefits, you don't go to events together, you don't do a lot of stuff, you're really not seen together, because they only want one thing, and when they get it, they're gone. Okay, you have those types of friends with benefits. Now you have another type of friends with benefits, like I was describing earlier, that you lean on, that you go to events with, and so forth and such. Now, unless you start developing romantic feelings towards your friend with benefits, then I think as long as the partner you wind up with doesn't have a problem with the person that you're talking to, and you guys can hang out in a mixed, group, and you can have your conversations and such, but you don't choose the friend with benefits over your partner, I think on some level you can still keep the friendship. You just have to learn when to toggle back and when not to talk about certain subjects, or what subjects not to talk about. You have to set ground rules, and when you do that, hold on just a second. When you do that, everything works itself out. Hold on. That's the biggest cup of coffee I've ever drank. I had a K-cup, and I put a Starbucks cinnamon dolce, and then I took a caramel drizzle. I don't remember the company for that, and I mixed 2 of the pods together in a Keurig machine, and must have done like probably 50 ounces almost of water with it. So that's a huge cup, and I'm not even halfway done and it's still hot. So maybe I'll work through that by the end of the day. I've got like a splitting headache, and you know, my throat's a little scratchy, so I think I might have burnt my lip. I don't know. Anyways, okay, back to friends with benefits. If you choose to get into one of these relationships, excuse me, figure out where your limitations are. And the same should go for the other person too, because, you know, either one of you guys get involved with somebody, you know, that relationship just, it's not the same, it's gone. So you choose. If your so-called friends with benefits turns into something more than that, then maybe it wasn't a friends with benefits, and maybe it was a getting to know you until I'm ready to date you type deal. But, you know, you have friends that you see every now and then. You have friends that help you out in certain ways. You know, I know there are, you know, friends with benefits where money's involved, where you do something for someone and they give you money. I'm not talking about, you know, sex or something like that, but it could be, you know, you do something for them, you know, and they pay you for it. I don't know if it's what exactly you do, you know. Could be errands, could be, you know, cleaning their house. It's a broad subject, and it's kind of hard to describe. So there's different types of friends with benefits. Depending on the type of friends with benefits that you're looking for, I would not suggest the ones where you're just sleeping with each other. I don't think that's a good idea. The emotional aspect that goes into it, it's more than what you think it's going to be, and it's not a good idea. You know, if you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship, then learn about yourself. You know, find some new hobbies. You can meet people by doing that, and who knows, you might have a better connection with somebody out in the real world than somebody you're just there to get a certain something from, and then that's it. Because, you know, inevitably feelings would ensue. So, if you're thinking about friends with benefits, why don't you just think about a friendship with somebody and leave it at that? Because what you think you want and what you're going to wind up with are going to be 2 different things. And then you're going to constantly wonder what could have been had this relationship have been a little different. Alright, well, I gave you my opinion on the subject. You can write and tell me what you think of your opinion on it. This is my first of serious conversations you know, I did type 2 diabetes and I talked about some of my health issues, but friends with benefits, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, then don't. Obviously, you've listened to it far enough, so you know you've heard what I had to say. You know, be kind when you're putting comments. Please, no profanity. Ask me questions. Give me topics. I thought of doing a Q&A with myself and Lurch's Minions, my husband, and you know, kind of giving you guys a little bit more inept view of who we are and stuff. I don't know if anybody's ever had questions or comments or anything they'd like to know. Most things I will answer. Certain questions I won't even discuss. But I will tell you that despite the profanity that happens over there, I follow McJuggernuggets on YouTube, and I also have started following Larry's Lounge, which is our uncle. I think it's Larry's Lounge. It's his Uncle Larry. And Big Bruddah, Bruddah, I think that's McJuggernugget's brother. So you guys should check him out. Also check out Lurch's Minions. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can comment below on my video, or you can email me at meganshepard81@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you, because I am so ready to do a Q&A. You guys just ask me questions, give me ideas, I will run with it. I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. I got a couple of thoughts that are running through my head that I might share with you in upcoming videos. I'm not going to give them away in all of them, because if I do, you guys will stop watching. So I always got to keep you wanting to come back for more. So I guess this is it for now. I'll be back in a little while to make another video. I'm going to go back and finish the show that I'm watching, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.